I'm looking at this because you're 18 years old and you have 4 cases where you've run from the cops, 1 in a car. And so obviously you keep doing what you're not supposed to be doing. And it gives me some concerns about this deal and whether or not you understand the seriousness of what you're doing out there when you're running from the cops. I mean, you're just making things worse, right? If I test you this morning, you're going to test positive for marijuana? Speak up. Probably. When's the last time you used?
Since when I had court, when you told me to stop.
When I told you to stop?
Not when you told me,
Judge Holmes told you to stop? When? Last Monday?
Yes,
so you didn't think you should stop before that when you came in here in my court?
I know I did stop.
When's the last time you smoked marijuana? B?
I don't know.
You don't know?
But I know.
Has it been a week? Has it been a month?
Probably like 2 weeks.
Probably 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So you've smoked since you came in here and pled guilty on this case.
Yeah.
You were here in my court when you pled guilty about 6 weeks ago, about a month and a half ago. You're telling me you've smoked since then. Yeah. Are you working anywhere? You are? Where?
Liberty and Delta.
What?
Liberty and Delta. It's like that. What time? I got the card, but this is the card.
Okay. When did you start there? You start today. So you haven't started working yet. You worked.
I went there. I got the card.
Did they test you out there? I mean, I guess obviously y'all know what my concern is. I don't disagree necessarily with the probation because I think obviously Mr. Williams needs that help. I'm just maybe concerned that maybe there needs to be something up front that gets his attention. Have a seat over in the jury box while I think about this for a minute. Sit right over there. So, my opinion on just based on what's been going on with Mr. Williams' age, again, this is 23 DCCR 1801. Mr. Williams has a 3rd-degree evading detention with a vehicle, 3 misdemeanors.
Notice this moment, the judge isn't just asking questions, she's building a pattern, multiple evading arrests at just 18 years old. That's not bad luck, that's behavior. Judges look for patterns, not excuses. What do you think? Should age be mercy or a warning sign?
He has at least 5 different disposition type things as juvenile. The only way I'm going to follow this agreement is Mr. Williams is going to go to the substance abuse track of ISF today. Obviously, there's some help you need in making better decisions. I want you to have this deferred probation. The path you've been taking is just going to land you in prison if you don't stop and realize what you're doing. A lot of people think it's just marijuana. It's not that big of a deal. Just marijuana, because it's illegal in Texas, can send you to prison for 10 years in this case. And the fact that you're still doing it while you have this pending, to me, tells me there's an issue that you need more help with than me just sending you out there to keep running from the police and smoking dope and doing whatever it is you want to do. So conditions of probation are up to me. I'm still going to follow the agreement, but this is what we're going to do. I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, but I'm not going to do that. I'm following the agreement and deferring all proceedings. You'll be on probation for 4 years. I'm going to reduce that fine to $250 based on his age. I'm going to order that you follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, and that includes entering and successfully completing the substance abuse track of the ISF program. That's a 90-day in-custody inpatient program. You're going to go into custody today. You'll get sent there. It's 90 days. You need to take advantage of that. Don't just go sit through it and not let it get in your head. Learn from it. Otherwise, you're going to end up from your past is showing that you're going to end up, it's just getting worse and worse and worse, right? It started off as some little stuff as a juvenile, some misdemeanor evadings. Now you're running with a car. It's just getting worse. So everybody wants you to be successful and live a regular life like the rest of us. But the only way you're going to do that is if you follow all of the rules, okay? If you do all of that, this is a great opportunity because you don't have a felony conviction on your record. As an adult, having a felony conviction messes up your life in a ton of different ways. You can't vote, but you can't also go to certain schools. You can't live certain places. Most jobs are going to be off the table. And so it really, really makes your life a whole lot more difficult. And so you have an opportunity right now not to have that felony conviction. The other side of that, though, is if you violate any condition of probation at all, you can be brought back in, convicted of the offense, so you become a convicted felon and sent to prison for anywhere between 2 and 10 years. Do you understand? All right. I'm handing you
This is where things quietly get serious. The defendant admits using marijuana after being told to stop in Texas. That's not minor, it's a probation red flag. Small choices in court often lead to big consequences later.
the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you waived your right to appeal. Probation will talk to you after in just a few minutes, but you're going to go with the bailiff. Good luck to you. Take advantage of this, okay? Clause number 24, DCCR 0874. This is your initial appearance, and you're charged with theft of property with 2 or more previous convictions from March 17th of 2024. It looks like you've been previously convicted of theft 9 times. And then in addition to that, you were previously convicted of burglary of a motor vehicle in 2000, attempted possession of a deadly weapon in a penal institute in 2002, burglary of a building in 2003, forgery in 2003, another forgery in 2006, a criminal mischief in 2018, and a possession of a controlled substance in 2018. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I just buried my mom Wednesday she passed away. And I guess I'll study disability, mental health. And I'm gonna try to hire Mr. Rojas, but my mom has been on hospice and she just passed away. So
Do you have any proof of your, did you happen to bring any paperwork with regard to your disability and what you receive?
Can I get my pocket?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the deal, but I have my Medicaid card that would prove I would get disability.
What do you,
I just started getting in January of this year now.
how much do you receive?
I get $628. My mom just started charging me rent right before she had passed, so they were going to give me $943 a month, which won't appear until August because this month's still going to be for the 30th. This month will be $628.
How'd you make your bond?
My car that was that I had I had a loan, title loan on it. They sold it, and I used the money to bond out. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Judge, just based on his criminal history, the state inquirer asked to level up that bond.
What was the bond? Do you know how much you paid? What was your
My
bond?
bond was $6,500.
All right, so Mr. Gentry,
We would have to ask the court to consider, at least. I know he has a lot of issues going on, but
let's do this first. I'm going to get you tested this morning in court. I want to make sure there's nothing in your system, and then we'll go from there based on your criminal history rule.
I got a prescription for hydrocodone.
Being asked to sit in the jury box, that's a pause with pressure. Judges do this when they're deciding whether rehabilitation still makes sense or if punishment needs to come first. The courtroom just went silent for a reason.
If you have a prescription for some,
And allopurinol, I'm not gonna lie to you. So
well, have a seat in the jury box. Let the tester know what you have prescriptions for and what we should expect to see, and then we'll go from there.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Lewis and Mr. Zavaris Harrison. So you tested negative, which is obviously good, Mr. Harrison. Here's what I'm going to do, and I want to make sure you understand, because I know I already told you, but I'm going to make sure today you understand. I'm going to reset your case. I'm not accepting this plea agreement yet. You have to go to probation so that they can complete the pre-sentence report. If you don't do that, then when you come back, I can probably assure you I'm not going to accept a plea agreement. You'll end up in custody because that will be the only place that I'll know where you are for them to do the PSI. A lot of times when people don't show up for the PSI, I put them in custody automatically. So you're lucky you're not going today. You're going to stop on your way out of court today. You're going to talk to that lady sitting at that desk right there. She's with probation. She's going to tell you where to go, when to go there. And if you don't do all of that, then again, things are not going to go well when you come back. Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. Do you have any questions? Anything you don't understand about what's going on?
I had something that I could just go into.
Take it.
We did talk about TSI, I think, but I guess it was misunderstanding about the appointment because he did bring the additional documentation that I was supposed to provide for the today.
Okay. So if you'll get that to probation, whatever you need to probation, is 4 weeks enough since they've already done most of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll reset you about 4 weeks. All right. Stop and talk to her on the way out.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. Okay. Let's see. Ms. Collier. All right. Good. You tested negative. So that's good. So let's see what we need to do then. Remind me again who you talked to several already. Okay.
But I can't really afford anything right now. I'm not paying my bills or anything. My husband's paying for everything and supporting me.
Okay. I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning.
This is a huge legal reality check. A 90-day in custody treatment program isn't a slap on the wrist. It's the court saying fix this now or prison is next. Deferred probation here is a gift, but it expires fast.
See if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. It's important that you fill it out accurately, completely. Don't just write zeros on everything.
Okay.
And then you're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it in just a little bit.
Okay.
Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that reset notice. Mr. Gentry?
I was in jail for 60-something days. And to come up with 6,500, my friend Marlon Riley, it took him a while to get me out because, you know, of the money situation. That was a high bond for me. And, you know, my mom had just passed and, you know, still trying to get everything settled. You know, show up to court on my flight risk.
Well,
If she wasn't in the hospice, I was going to just sign for time to get it over with. But she passed it. She was.
okay. All right. I got it. The bond is extremely low for your criminal history.
Yes, ma'am.
But I'm not going to raise it today.
Yes,
But I am. So what I'll do this morning, I'm going to go ahead and appoint you an attorney since you showed me the proof that you are have the Medicaid, and I'll get you that information.
Can I ask you, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but on my phone, I think I got a screenshot where I get 628.
That's fine.
I'm on it, but it's supposed to be 943 starting August.
Okay. I'm going to find that you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer, and we're going to give you that information on that lawyer this morning. It's
Yes.
very important that you follow all of the rules and conditions of
Yes.
probation. Obviously, if you test positive for anything, if you come to court and I test you, you're going to be back in custody. If you are arrested for anything,
Yes, ma'am.
you're going to be right back in custody. I just have a lot of concern, especially with the history of stealing.
Can I say something?
No, you probably shouldn't.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You need to follow the laws, follow the rules while this case is pending. Talk to your court-appointed attorney, and then we'll see where your case gets when we come back. Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you that information.
Okay.
Mr. Lewis, you tested negative. So what kind of center were you in getting treatment?
Singapore.
You were in Senecor in Austin?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you complete it?
Yes, ma'am.
You did? Do you have did you go there on your own or did another court send you? How long were you there?
60 days.
Okay, so it was not the long, year-long program that Senecor used to have. Okay. Where do you live?
I'm currently homeless right now.
Are you living with your dad or?
Mhm. But I was staying in Austin, and I lost my spot out there, and I lost my job.
Okay. But does your dad live here in town?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And you're living with him?
Yes, ma'am.
So you're not really homeless. You don't have your own home, but you're staying with your dad. Right? Sir? So let me ask you this. Can he live with you or not? Okay. I mean, you don't have to. I'm just asking. So what I need you to do, Mr. Lewis, is try to find a job here locally, obviously, so that you can attempt to take care of yourself, your business, and your case, right? So I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to see what you can get done. Try to get a job first. Bring me proof that you've worked on getting a job, places you've applied, things like that. If you get a job, bring me something that you have that at your next court date. Go ahead and start talking to some lawyers also. Bring me the names, talk to at least 3. Even if you don't have the money to hire them, at least you'll know what it'll cost. If you do all of that and you still don't have a job and you can't afford one, then I'll consider giving you a court-appointed attorney. But I need you to follow all of those rules and try first, okay? Do you have any questions about any of that? All right. Step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Thomas Lewis. Good morning. You're Thomas Lewis. Mr. Lewis, this is your initial appearance in cause number 23 DCCR 2018. You're charged with a 3rd-degree felony offense of assault on a public servant. And that's from September 30th of 2023. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
My court-appointed lawyer was Alan Walker.
Mm-hmm.
Walker, I haven't seen or heard from him.
Right. So once you bond out, I expect you to at least try to hire a lawyer. Are you working?
I was working, I was terminated when the marshals came to get me from Austin.
Okay.
So I need like a document from you, so I need my job there.
What's my document supposed to say?
That he wasn't charged with anything.
But you are charged with something.
Uh,
You've got an indictment for assault on a public servant. So I can't give you something that says you're not charged with anything. So here's what I'll do. Mr. Lewis, I'm going to reset your case, just like I do everybody else's, for about 30 days to give you some time to first try to find a job. Yes. Mr. Lewis, if I test you this morning, you're going to have something in your system? You're not? Let's double check that, okay? Have a seat over in the jury box. Raymond Adame, right, on Raymond Adame, that's 23 DCCR 0943. Bond will be forfeited for non-appearance and reset at 100,000. Zachary Bradshaw. Good morning. Are you Zachary Bradshaw? And Mr. Bradshaw, you're charged. This is your initial appearance in cause number.
Listen carefully to what the judge explains here. Felony convictions don't just mean jail, they follow you for life. Jobs, housing, voting, education. This is the moment most defendants realize court isn't about today, it's about forever.
24 DCCR 1148. You're charged with the 2nd-degree felony offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon from February 23rd of 2024. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, I asked for a court-appointed.
Right. So what happens is once you make bond, I expect you to try to hire your own lawyer. So I'm going to reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to see if you can get someone hired. If you get someone hired before the next court date, then bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what you need to do. If you're unable to hire someone before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the lawyers that you've talked to when you come back, so I know you're trying, and we'll discuss what your options are. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order. Do you understand? If you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you a reset. Sula Hamden. Good morning. Are you Sula Hamden?
Yes, ma'am.
And Mr. Hamden, did you get someone hired?
He went, I got the cards.
Hmm?
He went to both of them. This one right here, this one asked for too much money and we couldn't afford it. This one I got an appointment with on July the 1st.
On July the 1st. And that's Gilmore, Mr. Gilmore or Mr. Gil? Mr. Gilthorpe? Okay. So do you think you're going to be able to get someone hired? Is your family helping you?
They're not working for them because my dad did surgery on a long time.
Because what?
Because my dad did surgery on his legs, he really can't stand right now. My mom has cancer, so nobody's really working. I'm looking for a job.
Okay. You haven't found a job yet? Are you still in school or no? How old are you?
I'm 17.
Okay. Where do you go to school?
Bowman United.
All right. So you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer, and I think we might have talked about that before, but you wanted to have some time. Do you want me to appoint you an attorney?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Step in front of the clerk. She'll let you know that information. Good morning. Are you Jasmine Lewis? Miss Lewis, did you get anybody hired? Who'd you talk to? Speak up, please. I can't hear you.
I'm sorry. David Joyston, and Michael Fall. Just simple, I do work full time. It's just that I'm single parent of 2 children. I have additional funds to or payout. And as far as bond is concerned, my father made bond for me.
And they're not going to help you get a lawyer?
And
Where do you work?
I'm a child care director at Nickland.
At what?
Child care director at Nickland Kids Academy.
I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork this morning to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. It's very important that you fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct. So make sure you put what your income is, what any bills are, and then let the bailiff know when you have that finished. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she's going to give you that information.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, ma'am. Ashley Sias. Good morning, ma'am. You're Ashley Sias. And did you get anybody hired, Miss Sias?
A lot has happened since then. I wasn't able to. Last week was the only week I was able to do anything. That was my fault. Yeah, I killed beat with the baseball bat. That was my thing. So we had a lot going on.
I'm sorry about that. So did you visit with some last week
Yes,
or?
I did.
Okay. And are you working still?
I'm working, but it's not like every day because it's a cleaning service, so we have to wait till I get called to the job. So,
Have you tried to find something that's a
yes,
little more
ma'am.
steady?
Yes, ma'am.
Who all did you talk to?
I talked to Marsha Norman, Kevin Lane, but he was too high. And what's the Rock I can't think of his name right now.
Mr. Kimler?
Yeah. He was kind of decent, but it was not one.
Okay. So do you think if I give you some more time, you'll be able to save up and get somebody hired? Here's what I'm going to do. Since you did what I asked you to do, I'm going to have you fill out some paperwork to see if you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer. Make sure you fill it out accurately and completely. You're going to swear under oath that it's all true and correct, and then I'll take a look at it. If you step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that information.
This exchange shows something powerful. Judges can be firm and human at the same time. Lost disability addiction. Court hears it all, but accountability still comes first. Do you think the system balances fairness and responsibility well?